Hello, everyone. Uh, I hope you're doing well. It's Mr. Horace again. Forgot to fix my hair. Sorry. Now it's better. Okay. Oh. Now, I discovered that it doesn't cost much to apply, for immigration. I mean, the fee is not, it's not much at all. $500 only costs $500 US dollars, to apply to immigrate to live in Antarctica. However, the problem is not the fee, not the process of immigration. I mean, that's easy. Okay, $500. It takes probably a year, to get the approval. The problem is, and I don't know how to solve it. I mean, even for myself, it costs a lot of money to live there. I mean, especially if you're young. I mean, if you're young, if you're only in your 30s, 20s, that means you have at least 50 years of your life, to be there, to stay there. You need a lot of money. I mean, let's say about, people's some experts said you need about 10 million US dollars to live there. Why? I mean, you might ask, why do I need so much money to live there? Because there are no jobs. There's no jobs there. I mean, so you basically have to have all the money that you need to provide you for the next 40, 50, 60 years, of living, of existence in Antarctica. So, $10 million, 10 million US dollars. I mean, we're not talking about 10 million Japanese money. Because 10 million Japanese money is what? It's nothing. So if you go to Japan, if you're in Japan, I mean, you say, hey, you know what? You go to a bakery, right, and you want to buy a piece of bread, and you ask, the clerk or the cashier, hey, how much is this, this bread, this one piece of bread? He or she, is going to say, well, it's about $500,000, Japanese dollars. $500,000. Gosh. I mean, if you don't know the fact that Japanese money is, very, very small, you're probably gonna have a heart attack right there. I mean, $500,000. I mean, how am I going to get $500,000? Oh, I'm sorry. I should go up here. Okay, that's real. This is 4.37. See, it's hard to try to do two things at the same time, talking about moving to Antarctica and also trying to show you how to play this guitar exercise. I mean, it's really easy to make mistakes. I mean, Again, symbolic playing. Okay, just gonna give you an outline of it. I mean, I didn't really play every note. I mean, but instead of saying calling it symbolic, I think really should call it impressionist style of playing. I mean, I'm sure you saw impressionist style of painting. I mean, everything is very blurry. It's not clear. So it's really difficult to say it's good or it's not good. I mean, because it's so obscure. So if you look at a house, it looks like a house from afar, you know. But when you look closer, it doesn't. Does it look like a house? It doesn't look really, So that's the kind of playing I've been doing. I mean, it's really good because what's good about it? Because you don't have to be good at guitar playing to do it. In order to do this, you don't have to be really good at guitar playing because it's impressionist. You're giving out the impression that you are good. See? I mean, you pretend that you are moving. I mean, you're moving, on this high frets, and looks really cool, cocky, looking really, really cocky, looking really sick. I mean, looking really, really, really rebellious. To the point that nobody really knows, if you really are playing the right notes. Because that distract people from thinking about, are you really playing the right notes? See, the last time I just played the wrong notes, but nobody knows. Because they're all so enthralled by the coolness and the impression of my playing. I mean, see, this is, this is what Bruce Lee didn't want you to do. To rely on the impression you're giving to people. That's not a good thing, I mean, he said that, I can be cocky, I can do a lot of fancy, kicks, move. But that's just a show. Well, almost 10 minutes. That is just a show. To be a successful martial artist, to be successful, I keep saying, it's one word. To be successful, you need to be able to honestly and completely express yourself. Honestly and completely. I mean, if you don't believe me, he said that you can go find, his book of quotes. Now that is not impressionist. I'm telling the truth. Bruce Lee actually said it. You might say, oh no, he didn't say that. Be honest and, honestly and completely. Don't do it in the impressionist, fashion. Impressionist, don't trying to just give out the impression that you are so good, you are so cool, you are so sick, you are so untouchable. I mean, you are so above everything. You are so superhuman. That's not going to work because you're lying to yourself. I mean, the thing is, what's the worst thing you can do to yourself? I mean, or to anybody, is when you lie to yourself. Okay. That's that's just, anyway. So, I don't know what the point. I don't know what I was talking about. But anyway, impressionist playing. Okay, so yeah. I adopted this, style of playing is because it's popular. I mean, only because it's popular right now. I mean, I don't really agree with it. I agree with Bruce Lee, but because that's what everybody is doing. If I don't do it, then I'm going to what? I'm going to remain obscure and poor. I mean, I would like to be famous. Rich and famous. I mean, like everybody else, not obscure and poor. Yeah, that's pretty fun, I think. Okay, so this is 4.37. I just want to make sure I remember the correct number. I'll tell you in the next video about how can you get 10,000 million. I mean, I saw something on YouTube. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, how can you, accumulate $10 million, okay, without much effort? I'll see you later.